going to a Musk Ox farm, and I am so excited. Although, I must ask you a question, Eleanor. Do you know anything about Musk Oxen? I think we're gonna find out. Okay.
The Musk Ox farm here in town offers daily tours, so we're going to take a private tour with our friends, the Gillis family, and learn a little bit about Musk Ox.
I must ask you a question. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Mucks, whoever they are, the animals, I don't... Yes, I'm ready.
Hey.
Are you guys my 3 o'clock tour?
Yes.
So thank you guys for coming out today. As we head on back through the back gate here, there is that blue foot mat. I'm gonna ask you guys to please step on it. It's got a mild disinfectant to clean off the bottom of our shoes. It's called Trifectant. It kills off any bad bacteria, parasites, anything like that.
We're walking through the Musk Ox farm right now, and there's tons of Musk Oxen everywhere. They kind of look like miniature Arctic bison with horns.
The calves were born late April, so they're just about 3.5 months old now. So moms will allow the babies to nurse till just about 3.5 months old. But over time, they're slowly allowing the babies not to nurse quite so much. They start eating grass as young as about 1 week old.
These Musk Oxen have hair on every single inch of their body except for the tip of their nose and their hooves.
Kiviut is a winter underhair. It grows in naturally during the fall right underneath all of this gorgeous long guard hair. And they hold it on all winter long because it's 8 times warmer than wool by weight. So 1 ounce of Kiviut is equal to about 8 ounces of wool.
This is Kiviut, which is Musk Ox hair. This is actually the second most rare animal fur. It's very soft and very warm. This part kind of feels like string, but this part feels like cotton and fuzz.
Pixie Sticks in here, she's 4. Her horn sets are fully developed because that section on top of her head has developed. So that's one of the ways you can tell how old they are until they're roughly 4 years old. When you're about 4, your horns are pretty fully developed. There are 2 separate subspecies of Musk Ox. There's the Greenland subspecies and then there's the Canadian subspecies. The Canadian subspecies seems to be a little bit taller, but we have actually both here on the farm. Musk Ox are adapted to a circumpolar climates. It's really far up north, and so generally it's almost considered a desert. There's not a lot of rain. So in the winter, there's not a lot of snow. It just gets super cold. So they don't have to be designed to walk through 5 feet of snow. They can be short, stubbly, and compact because it helps them retain heat.
Now when you see a picture of Musk Ox, you might think they're about 6 or 7 feet tall, like bison. But they're actually only about 4 feet tall, which is smaller than I expected. This is because they have short, stubby legs to conserve body heat. Even though they're very small, they can actually be really heavy. Their heaviest one's over 1,000 pounds.
And these guys are adapted to survive off of extremely low nutritional food resources. Moss and lichen species, they'll eat wildflowers, grasses, small bushes, and trees. They have a unique microbe in their stomach that can break down and basically pull out all nutritional possible from like moss and stuff, but it can't break down all the nutrition on like an apple or a carrot or timothy or alfalfa hay. It's just too high nutrition and it will make them sick.
These tires and the balls on strings are actually for the Musk Oxen to play with. It's like a toy for them. And they also headbutt the toys. They also headbutt trees and make them fall down, and then they decide to eat them before they have a chance to get tall. So that's why you see all those stumps in the middle of the field. Most Musk Ox live to be about 18, but some that they have here are way older. Such as this girl named Georgia, who's 26 and is actually the oldest living Musk Ox in the world. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye! Do you know anything about oxen?
Try one more
so
time.
hard to
It is hard to say.
These musk ox.
Great question. How do we determine who?
Watch out for muskoxen, Scat.
We were trying to see what they would do if we fed them popsicles. So we made Muskox popsicles with like dandelions frozen in it and fireweed frozen in it. It was interesting. Some of them liked it and some of them were like, what was this? But it was cool, so we tried to give it to them on hot days.
Yeah.
Most musk ox. Most musk ox. Okay. Most that's a tongue twister.